tender, but I'll be dadgum.
This is how farming goes. We came out here today to spray for that big tall grass right there, which is it's called Johnson grass. It's great. Cows love it, except it grows faster than the grass we want to grow, so we can't cut it at the same time, and it kind of takes over. So we were trying to kill it back. Came out here, but what we found were armyworms. This, my friends, is an armyworm. I don't know why they call them armyworms. I don't know whether it's because of their color, I don't know if you can see there or not, or if it's because they march through a field and destroy everything in its path like an army would. So that is an armyworm, and they eat grass. Good morning, folks. Kind of overcast morning, expecting some rain here in a little bit. We're trying to get some spraying done, finish up spraying for this Johnson grass. We got finished spraying for armyworms yesterday, so we're going on a little bug hunt to see if we got any left. There's a bug, armyworm. Got a few around. It's kind of hard to spot. They're getting slow. That's a good sign. Maybe we got rid of them. I'm sure they have some redeeming purpose, but they're not good when you're trying to grow grass, because they eat all your best grass. Wish they'd eat weeds. They don't eat horse nettle, unfortunately. Had to take a break right quick from hunting worms in the pasture, dead ones hopefully. Come over here and work on our air compressor right quick. We put a new motor on it, and motor doesn't have quite enough oomph, so we got to lower the pressure so it'll start back up. Let y'all watch. Kind of guessing right now is what the pressure's going to be and how it's going to work, so we're just kind of fooling with it. What you got to do, you know, you learn things as you go, you figure it out. Just got our backhoe back from the shop. She needed a new water pump. Mr. Sammy got it in, got her back out. We need her, so I'm going to go ahead and grease it up while I got her sitting up here close to the shop. Make it easy. Just some of the mundane things we do, but hey, we love it all. Alright, so that took a minute. Pretty sure there's 1,000 grease fittings on this backhoe, but I'm also pretty sure I probably missed one or two. Alright, so we're up here at another field, checking it for armyworms. We kind of rode across and don't see any dead spots, but I'm gonna look at some of these short areas and see if there's any in here. This grass is a little more mature, and armyworms like it fresh and tender, but I'll be dadgum. See if y'all can see this thing. Well, won't be long. There he is on my finger. Crap. There he goes. Dang, I dropped him. It's really hard to find. You have to look real close. They haven't even gotten in here bad yet. Wish they would eat those bad boys. But did find one. I guarantee you he didn't get here by himself. Only got done spraying with our bugs, our worms, so we got to move around a few weaned calves. We weaned these a few days ago, and we'll keep them 30-45 days. Let them get good and ready to move on to the next step. So there goes Richie getting the feed moved over. We moved the fat calves to a different pasture. A few more of these, and we got fat calves. stop to eat. Like they're starving. Couldn't film moving the fat calves a while ago because they're kind of jumpy and I kind of had to be paying attention. Sometimes they're just too tame like these and they just won't hardly move. Hutch is in the barn. They just don't want to move. They're young, they just don't know. They're gonna start moving. Finally. Some of these are steers, some are heifers. Most of the heifers will keep. Come on up, Hutch. Hutch. Good morning, guys. Day 3 of the worm saga. Came back this morning to check to see if I could find any still moving, and as you can see, there are a few. There's one right there. I made a comment on Facebook about the worms. I've had several questions to explain what they are and what they do. So I'll give you a brief summary of what they are and what they do. They eat grass. They come around about this time of year. This is late August. Usually they come in to fresh cut hay fields, which this one was cut a couple weeks ago, because they like the tender grass. You can see where they've been and where they haven't been. You see the dead spots. They only live for about 2 weeks, and during that time, like everything else, they eat and breed and lay eggs. The problem with them is they will eat everything that you have if you don't get rid of them. There are a couple ways you can get rid of them. One is to cut the grass, cut the hay sooner than you would like sometimes, if there's enough of it to do that. Or you can graze it real heavy, put the cows in and graze it down real heavy, and they'll go away. Another way is to spray them. We usually don't, but this situation, the cows are standing in waist deep grass, and they're not going to leave that to come over here. And we can't cut it because, as you can tell, there's not enough worth spending the diesel fuel and the time to run over it and cut it. So we ended up spraying this year. Hope it works. Problem with spraying is, like I said, they lay eggs, and when they lay eggs, they'll come back in about 2 weeks. They hatch pretty quick. So there's a good possibility we'll have to retreat this if we start seeing them again. Hopefully we've got them, enough of them killed back. The ones that are still living are moving real slow. So we're hoping that that they'll go away. and not come back, but they may. And that was weird. The limb just fell. The wind's not blowing that bad. But so I guess I gotta go up there and check on that, check on the limb. Hey girl, you are huge. Hey, for you people that aren't quite farmers yet, maybe you want to be one day, and but every time you go to the farm, all you get stuck doing is opening the gates. Here's why. It takes a minute to get off the tractor, walk all the way over to the gate, undo the gate, which is hard to do with one hand, open the gate, walk back, crawl back up in the tractor, take the emergency brake off, put it in gear, go through the gate, emergency brake back on, get out again, avoid the mud, or just walk through it. Close the gate back. And walk back around the mud this time, kinda. Back in the tractor, sit back down, get the emergency brake off, and start again. That's why we like people riding with us. Good morning. Got a dead battery. Wonder how that happened. Hey guys, appreciate y'all watching. Appreciate y'all watching. Help. Crap, messed you up.